Okay, mister. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jose. I'm from Ibiza. I've been tattooing for 21 years. I started slowly at 1996, but I started as more professional at year 2000. I started my own, opened my shop, then I take an apprentice, then in the year 2008 I opened my second shop with another artist there, and now we are 4 artists. We have some guest spots, some guests sometimes. My first shop was Tsunami, but after that Tsunami in Thailand I always tried to change the name, and finally in the year 2000 I changed the name of the shops to Art for Skin.
Both shops are called Art.
This shop is called Art for Skin Shop, and the other one is Art for Skin Tattoo Studio.
What was the difference from when you said you were slow and now, like from 2000?
Slow, starting with friends, with my girlfriend.
Classic.
Fucking up her lives, my leg, and then my first good tattoo was on my brother. I changed the symbol, and I said, well, yes, I think I can be good. I started doing the tribal stuff, so the outline, my first outline wasn't very good, so I can fix it with the coloring, and slowly.
Good. So how did you figure it out that you like tattoos? The culture, like the whole tattoo thing.
When I was a kid, always my parents have a business here, have 2 shops, and a lot of British people, tourist people here in Ibiza. So I was looking at the tattoos and I always like it. So, and later when I was 16, I started drawing comics. I always liked drawing, and then I changed my mind and started with the tattoos.
What was the change? How did you go like, oh, no more comics, no tattoos?
I need money.
Okay.
And with comics it's difficult to have work because it's hard.
Yeah.
I started my own business with the tattoos because it's easy.
Okay. What is your style, and how did you got to that style? How did you understand that this is for you?
Well, I think I still don't have my style. I like very much Japanese tattoos. Was my first favorite style, but I didn't develop my own style, just do random Japanese style. And now I am doing realistic, but yes, I still don't have. I have to start developing, I think, my own style in few years. That's my ideas.
And at the moment, so the thing you do is the Japanese and realistic and everything.
Yeah, and everything. I do art of style, lettering. I do Maori. I work in a working shop, so I don't have to limit myself in. I can't at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future I can just do my thing.
Is there any free time, like activities, hobbies, something that influence your tattooing, your style of drawing or something?
Well, my hobbies, I do watch movies, series. That's my other hobby apart of the tattoo. I consider tattoo my first hobby. But when I do other stuff, other hobbies, is to forget about tattoos and relax, you know. Yes, maybe some series or movies can change my style, you know, can inspire my work. I do some portraits of actors or that stuff. Other hobbies I like video games, but doesn't inspire.
Doesn't translate into tattoos. Yeah, how do you see tattooing is going for you? Past, now and future, like where it was for you and how you started, and now where are you now, and where would you like to see yourself in future with tattooing?
When I started, when I say I can work with this, I take it like my life.
And now, like, how do you see like evolution and all this thing? And
you mean in general?
For you,
yes. Well, evolution every day is an evolution because customers come with better ideas, bigger pieces. I don't know. As well, the machines I use and the supplies are still better every day, so I can push up my style better and better.
And where would you like to see yourself in future? What would be your...
I like to see me here in my shop, but doing my stuff with more artists, making his own style, and that's it. I'm happy with that.
Good. How do you see tattooing as an industry is going? Because you're working for like 21 year, and maybe you can say how it was when you started, when you opened the shop, how many shops was there, how it's evolving, how the quality is going, how many shops are going crazy.
Tattoo industry changes a lot. When I started, if somebody told me there will be tattoo artists with sponsors and everybody has in the wallet a mini computer, can look Instagram. When I started, just if you want to follow some tattoo artists, you have to buy the magazines and wait a month, next month to see the new works. So different. Then after that, started with the Photolog and MySpace was a super revolution. I can see every day the works of my favorite artists. Then it comes the Facebook and the Instagram. It's crazy now. It's tattoo everywhere. Everyone can see the tattoos he wants to see every day and change it, everything.
And as a business, like
the tattoo business changed a lot, and it's much better now because all these sponsors and all this publicity everywhere is good because every day you have better inks, better machines, better tattoo supplies. Everything, tattoo needles are much better now, much more safe. It's good for everyone.
And competition, because it's so popular now.
Well, competition. You mean that competition with the other?
Yeah, because it's like shops? More and more, and it's getting so crazy and like.
Well, now tattoo industry, every day comes a new tattoo artist and they learn very, very quick because all the YouTube and the internet, all the information is there, and what I learned in maybe 5-10 years, they can learn in 1 year. So that made me push me tattooing every day better and give the customers better tattoos. So I don't give my best, the new tattoo artist will take my piece, you know.
Yeah.
So, and for future of tattoo industry, I just hope we keep been doing tattoos by tattoo artists, not machines, you know. And I hope they keep hurting like now.
When you look at tattoos, what's the real deal tattoo for you? When you see something, you're like, wow, that's wow.
For me, the real deal tattoo is you have to look it and see a piece of art. For me, all this stuff that sometimes maybe realistic Coke can or something like that, for me it's not art. I don't know, it's okay, you can have it done, and it's cool because it's difficult to do that photorealism, you know, but it's not a piece of art like a Japanese sleeve. You can see a piece of art as you see in the museums, you know. For me, that's the real deal. A nice piece of art, a nice drawing.
The size or something, it doesn't really matter. Like the size or something like.
Of course, size is important. A good tattoo has to have a minimum size.
Have to be visible.
Not minimalism tattoos. I don't see like a real tattoo, you know.
What would be recommendations for people who are thinking about getting into tattoos or just starting tattooing? What can you recommend to people?
The first recommendation for me, for people to want to start tattooing, if he's a good artist and have some drawings, make a portfolio with his art and go to a studio to ask for apprenticeship. That's the best way, because you need to have some friend to online or internet or some local friend to teach you what you have to do and what you can do, because it's an important thing. To work safe, the health. When I started tattooing, it was my first important thing, you know. I buy all the stuff, kit for tattooing, book, and when I read it, I figure out I need an autoclave, so I work one more month to buy it, and when I have it, then I kind of stylize my things, and that's when I really started to tattoo.
What's the book name?
The Huck and Spaulding A to Z book of tattooing is something like that.
You also had that Reinventing Tattoo.
Yeah, that Reinventing Tattoo from Aitchison was it opened my mind, you know. All the questions I have of tattooing was there, so it changed my life.
It's just everything. Maybe some things were like.
Yeah, it's a more scientific look of the tattoo, you know.
And also maybe for today it's maybe a bit too old school, because it's like how to scan a photography in the Photoshop.
Yeah.
Now it's just that, but it's good.
It's awesome.
Now about your customers. What do you like about your customers, and what's your favorite kind of customers?
My customers, when I opened shop, was maybe 90% tourists from UK, from Germany, from France, Italy, and maybe the other 10% from local people, workers from the zone. But now maybe it's 70-30, 70% tourists and then 30% locals. And then when the summertime finish, it's 100% locals. and I used to close my shop in winter because it was hard to work here in Ibiza, but now I have my customers and I can close, just have work all the year. My favorite customers, I like when they say do your thing and doesn't ask for the price, just do it.
If someone who's watching and they want to get their first tattoo, what would be recommendations for getting their first tattoo artist, and what's...
For people looking to get his first tattoo, well, it's hard to give a recommendation. It's just choose a good tattoo artist, good studio. Don't go to the cheapest, and don't go to friends, because friends just fuck up your skin.
Sometimes. You also done some guest spots, right? You worked in good old Southampton. And can you tell what's the difference between here, tattoos, the main thing, and places where you worked, some other places?
Well, do some guest spots in Southampton and Denmark, but I don't find a really different thing about customers. You know, they ask a lot for black and grey, some big pieces everywhere, but I can't say there is a big difference from here in Ibiza and other places. The tourist souvenir tattoos can be here in Ibiza, some laser stuff, you know, writings, Ibiza, and some big clubs like Pacha, Amnesia, symbols and logos. It's very popular here in Ibiza for people wanting for a small tattoo.
It's actually in London, tourists also get like a souvenir, not on ass, but they get like London or the what it's called, the landline and stuff like that. How can people find you?
For people looking for my work, they can check my Instagram, Ask for Kin Tattoo, or Facebook. Just look for Jusseppe Ivars, or just the website asforskin.com.
I think that's it. Thank you. I think it's good.
Good.